Hi, yeah, I really enjoyed the moments with the boys because that felt the most personal. It's a reflection of you. But I was wondering, after 20 years, like if I came back to Mumbai after living here, you know, 20 years from now and looked at the differences, what things surprised you most about what has changed?
The most that surprised me, it's actually the people, the injured people on the roads that you see. That was the biggest shock. Just as you leave the airport and you see so many people who are injured, So that's one first shocking image that was there, and after the bullet marks, of course. So yeah.
I'm going to jump back. I'm going to jump back a little bit to the moment in Afghanistan. I'm going to jump back a little bit to the women in Afghanistan. And you touched a little bit on that. But I just wanted to know what you felt from the ground. There's been a lot in the media about the US troops pulling out this year and what the impact of that is going to be on girls in schools. And I was wondering if you saw a little bit of that and you could just comment on it.
No, I didn't see anything of that, but I can just comment on it because, like I just said, when the Americans came there, I didn't support them like that at that point. But I think now they're going to leave. I'm not too sure that's a good idea. Also, what is this a good idea? I don't know.
But wherever Americans are gone, people want them to leave back. Say for example, Iraq also. So it's naturally feeling that you leave our country to ourselves and we will manage.
Yeah. No, actually, this or the political system that we are aware of, it, dictatorship or democracy. All of them are, none of them are going to actually work for Afghanistan because it is not a single country. It is not by their beliefs, and it's not a single country. You can't unify them by having election in Kabul. It's not going to work. So if they want to have peace in Afghanistan, they'll have to actually think of a new system, a new political system with which all the tribes can come together, still work with each other, and not be at war.
Speaking about violence as a way of life in the regular Afghanistan, but don't you think the years when the US government was present in Afghanistan, the statistics, the mortality rate went up much higher? Because although we may say all Afghanistans are traditionally independent and warring within themselves, but the presence of a foreign government has always meant that there's much higher casualty. So the exiting of the US should now mean, although the violence may remain, but it won't be as drastic as it is as it was when the US was around, would it? What do you think about that?
I agree with you. I do agree. But the vacuum will come, after US leaves, there will be vacuum. Who's going to fill that?
While you were shooting, did you while you were shooting, did at any point of time you yourself felt fear of getting attacked?
No. Actually, I had gone about 8-9 days after Indian worker was beheaded. So I was just 8 days after that I was going. But I never had any issues there. All through these 15 days, and I was going through in the night with my camera. I was going out on the streets. I, in fact, reached a Chinese restaurant which used to develop as a prostitution, and then after 2 o'clock in the night, I wanted to shoot that, very desperately. I wanted to shoot. Just imagine a Chinese warehouse in Kabul. There cannot be something more bizarre than that. But Husnabullah told me, because if it goes on, then it'll be crazy. So I was walking around. Indians are friendly there, so
So what I wanna ask you is, like, as somebody who's lived a generation before and has gone back, do you think that the whole country, as a collective conscious, the people, they can recover to something somewhat normal? Because there is this whole generation that has only grown up in violence, it has refugees. So is this possible for whether the Americans go back or whether there is a peace arise somewhat or somewhere?
No, it's possible. Of course, it's possible. We have to hope that it is possible, and we have to hope that there will be peace there. Of course, it will happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. It will happen.
Talking about the peace, but rather what you touched upon, their sense of dignity and self-worth. Is it, how do they like get it back? How do they feel?
It's tough. It's tough.
Thank you so much, Samitra. Thank you so much to the audience. Just want to announce that next week is our 100th program, and we are pretty excited about it. It will be the details will be up in a day or two, but we are going to be showing 4 films on music made by the films division, and they are all really important films. They are absolutely fabulous films, gems from the FD archives, and none of them have been screened in these 100 programs. So please do try and make it. I think it will be quite a special program, and you'll enjoy it thoroughly. Thank you. Thank you so much.